down, you bugger. Someone's here. Someone's here. Okay, somebody's here. Right. Hi, whoever that is. It's scrolling up. I've never actually used this phone before for a live stream. Okay, good quality. Okay, we've had the first one there. Okay. Steve O. Chaz Pratt. Hey, it's going up really quickly. On call. Nice to hear from you. Good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Rookie DIY. No, that's not YouTube friendly there. Steve. It's going up quickly. Look, I've never used this phone before. This is the Oppo Reno 4. And, okay, anyone tell me how the quality is, how the sound is? I'm at a bar that's close to a beach. It's a little bit precarious right now, the way I've mounted this thing. Steady, Eddie. Good picture and sound. All right, Ant, cool. Thanks for that, Ant, mate. That's what I wanted to know. The jury's out on this Oppo Reno 4, or whatever, however you want to call it. I did a video with it, but I'm not really sure about the quality yet. But if you can hear me, then that's good. Any wind noise? There was terrible wind noise. I done a video down by the beach, Elephant Nesses or whatever the hell it was called. And Elephant Nesses and the wind, it really picks up the wind dreadfully, dreadfully. Okay. Someone said something about the bottom of this is a little bit obscured. Is it a little bit obscured? Perhaps I should do it that way. Makes you look surprisingly like Brad Pitt. I don't know, what's surprising about that? Okay, all right. Anti-sound, the picture's slightly blocked at the bottom, okay? Right, it's gone, okay. That's better. Right now I'm sort of staring up at the moon here, you know, it's up at the ceiling, isn't it? So look, this is Saturday afternoon. It's great to have you guys here. 63 people in the chat. This is just an experimental thing. So I've got to start using this phone sooner or later. I am Tilt. Nice to hear from you, mate. Nomad overseas. Now, it's one of those things that you have to touch the screen, don't you, in order to get the chat. Okay, I'm Tilt. Okay, right. My beer is right here. It's a Heineken. I know it says meters on that glass, but it's a Heineken. And it's €3.50 at this really, really nice beach bar here. So what are we going to talk about this afternoon anyway? Well, I'm here in the really delightful place of Chania in Crete. And that's lovely. I mean, the weather's fantastic. I had a little bit of a cloudy day the other day, but it's, you know, it's nice. It's very, very relaxing here. It's not too expensive. You can find reasonably good value if you look around. Let me just quickly give it a little shot of the beach, because I know that you really want to see this. Okay, over there. See, there's the beach over there. There is the beach. Be careful not to have any half-naked ladies there, otherwise YouTube will be onto me. YouTube will be onto me. Okay, I'm going to mount it there quite precariously. I haven't even got a tripod or anything for this thing. Someone's in Sydney. Okay, Jack Mack, hello from Sydney. Listen, guys, I get a lot of reports from Australia. And, you know, Australia, it's got to be one of the most desirable places in the world to go and live there. So many people want to visit, live there, but I don't know, it's pretty sad the way they're handling this antivirus and pandemic or call it ill. Australians having a really, really tough time right now. You know, this is the report that I'm hearing from people. So, you know, best of luck to you all. Best of luck to you all. Hope we can all get through this silliness sooner or later. It's Phil Zan. How expensive is the food? It's not bad. The food is actually very, very, very reasonably priced. Even in a restaurant, I've had some nice, good value meals. What is quite expensive though is the beer. The beer in some of the places is quite expensive. And some of those bars in Chania, you know, you can be looking at €5 for a beer. I've sussed out this one here, a nice 500 milliliter Heineken for 3.50. I can get the same for €3 in another restaurant that I've been using. You know, if you shop around, you can get reasonably good value. I think it's can I have it's just like oh, it's kind of like Weatherspoon's prices. You know, it's not bad. And no matter overseas, in that part of Wales, if you can visit Tbilisi or Batumi and Georgia, a lot of great stuff to see and really great value. Georgia, I think that's a fair way from here. Fair way from here. Owen, you still living on pork chops? I must admit, it is my favourite. I try not to be too clever with the food because when I try to be too clever, I end up shooting myself in the foot. I had something the other day that looked like the Greek equivalent of lasagna. No, I don't mean massacre. I like massacre. I know the script of that, but I had something else and it didn't go down too well. But pork chops, well, let me tell you something. In some of these restaurants I'm going to, you can get a nice pork chops, a pork steak with fries and you know, salad. You can get that for about €7 or €8 in plenty of these places. Now that is really, really cheap. That's great value. But it's the cost of the alcohol. That's what knocks up the price. And that's the more expensive bit. But where's my chat? Got 90 people in the chat anyway. Right, that was clever, Eddie, wasn't it? Just splash me bloody self. Okay? Now, what would you all be doing if I hadn't suddenly have called on here on a Saturday afternoon? On call, have you tried the halloumi cheese? I've had a fair bit of cheese, but I don't eat too much of it. Yeah, Andrew Johnson. Hi, Andrew. How are you, Andrew? Let me see. What are you out? Andrew, are you out of the ASQ yet? And you know, I don't need to ask you how I was. I know that you can cope well with that sort of stuff. But are you out of the ASQ yet? He's in Thailand, you see, and he's done the 2-week ASQ, and now he's going to be there for a few weeks. 4 more nights, mate. Steph Traveller's in the house. I'm watching the WC cycling in Leuven, Belgium on TV. Oh, fine, well, if you want to watch that, Steph, instead of me, well, that's up to you. Be like that. I like Steph Traveller. Steph Traveller is cool, he is. Do you know, I first become aware of Steph Traveller a couple of years back when I was watching something on my lap. Well, actually, I was watching him live on my laptop. And the next thing, I see one of my videos of it. He was doing the review of one of my videos. I think it was the red piano one. And Steph said, he showed the steak that I was eating, and Steph said, I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. That looks like shoe leather. I wouldn't eat that. Well, I said, that sounds a bit more like Tommy Cooper, but you know, he's cool. He's cool. Steph is cool. Andrew Johnson. 3 months here. Yeah, Andrew Johnson's got 4 more days in ASQ, and then he's got 3 months in Thailand. Now, come on, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. As for opening the bars, well, you know, maybe he's got better things to do than go to bars. Martin Ryder, where's the next destination? I'm glad you asked that, Martin. It's lovely to have you here, mate. Martin Ryder is a minefield of information. He's always very, very informative. My next destination, well, let me tell you first of all, this afternoon I had one of those bloody awful things shoved in my gob. The rat, I had a rat shoved in my gob, you know, the rapid antigen test. And I've had to have that because in less than 48 hours, I am off to Athens. I'm going to the big bad city, Athens. So on Monday, I passed the, what do we call it, negative, always very, very pleased when that happens. And I'll be off to Athens on Monday, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to be staying there, but my next vlogs will be from Athens. Never been there before. It's a city I think, you know, you've got to visit sooner or later, and I'm really looking forward to it. Anyone been to Athens? Anyone? Let's see. Andrew Johnson, they're talking about changing before the end of the year, but things always change here, yeah. The thing is, okay, let's talk a little bit about Thailand, okay? Now, you're probably hearing the same reports that I'm hearing about you know, they're going to start opening the bars or whatever. They're going to open the 15th of October, then it's the 1st of November, then they're putting it back from, then they're putting it back to December or whatever. This doesn't mean a great deal to us who are not there. But I think what people really want to know, when are they going to do away with that 2-week quarantine? When are they going to do away with that? Because as long as that 2-week quarantine is in place, you are not going to get many tourists there. You're really not. Tato, just done it the other way around. Athens to the islands, 3 days Athens tops. 3 days Athens tops. I don't know. I mean, I've used this phrase before, but at my age, I like what I call pedestrian travel. Now, I'm quite sure that a city like Athens is got a lot going for it. I'm sure you could easily spend a week there. And I don't know, maybe five days, or maybe a full 7 days. I'm sure there's a lot to see in Athens. You know, it may be the only time that I'll ever visit the place. So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff there to see. So all I know is I've got a one-way ticket to there for Monday. I'm going from Chania to Athens, and I passed my rapid antigen test with flying colours this afternoon, so I should be fit to go. I haven't booked a hotel there yet. Okay, God bless Matea. Philip Sands, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, now stay. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, live and dangerous. I'm live and dangerous. It's Hi Billy, but no, that's interesting. You know, I'm still not entirely sure about the geography of Athens. Is it coastal? Is it? I don't know. I've never really even looked into it. Thai Billy Boy, Athens is good. You can get a flying dolphin hovercraft to the smaller islands. No, that sounds good. I like the sound of that. Yeah, well, I might just stay there for quite a while. Dave Bull, not really. I didn't actually come here for that. Angie Johnson, people seem to need to remember Thailand is a beautiful country as well as awesome nightlife. That's right, it's still a fantastic country. I mean, you know, beautiful country. There's lots going for it. Good for you, Angie. I'm really, I'm envious of you, really. I don't think I've thought about it. I don't think that I could do that 2-week quarantine, but you know, you're used to it now. So good luck to you, mate. Martin Ryder. Somebody said rumours of a week quarantine in Thailand, reduced from 2. I don't know. I mean, I still. Oh my God Almighty! You do see some lovely sights in it. Oh my God Almighty! I wish I could show you that. I really do. Okay, where was I? Where was I before I was interrupted by that Greek goddess there? Even a week's quarantine. Somehow I still don't want to do it. I still don't want to do it, really. But anyway, it's got to be, let's see, Mark Smith. Joe Hart, saw the recent clip of the Bangla Road. It's coming back to life. Listen, and hopefully they will finally have done away with that 2-week quarantine, you know, for the beginning of January. What do you reckon? Do you think that's realistic? That sounds realistic? David Bull, a week quarantine is still a week too much. Yeah, I must admit, I have to agree, mate. Foreign travels, 2 weeks quarantine in Thailand, 2 weeks quarantine in 4 weeks. No. It's not going to happen. See, the thing is, some of the most likeable people I think I've met in Thailand have actually been the 2-week millionaires. You know, the guys, you know, they're friendly, they're on holiday, they're rocking and rolling, they're splashing the cash. You know, the 2-week millionaires, they're not going to be there. They're just not going to be there. And they are important to, you know, to they're not really, they are important to the Thai economy, to the Thai tourist industry. Donald Boldrow, yeah, nice to hear from you, mate. Let's see, someone said any soapy massages there. No, I haven't found any. Martin Ryder, I don't, yeah, okay, fine, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I remember Martin Ryder commented on somebody else's live stream about Thailand. You know what it was, something like what did Martin say? Going to Thailand and not going with the ladies is like going into a restaurant and not eating the food. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Martin. I agree. Whatever. Okay. All right. Cowboy Vic episode. Beware of scammers near train stations in Athens. Ed. Putting bands on your wrist and asking me, yeah, absolutely. I'm on the ball, mate. I am on the ball. Okay. I've never been to Athens before. I've heard mixed reviews about the safety of that. I mean, I've travelled through, cities like Rio de Janeiro, Medellin, and I've dragged my luggage through some of these places, and I've never ever had a problem. So I don't see Athens being really. But then again, I'm gonna. No, I'll be careful. I'll be careful. Thanks for your word of caution, anyway, mate. Ubik, what's that? Ubik, what's the best local drink, Eddie? I'll tell you what the best local drink is. It's the white wine. It's beautiful. It really, really is lovely, the white. In fact, I think I'm going to show you in a minute. Here you can get a 500 milliliter, that's almost a pint, jug of white wine for €4. Now, the white wine here, and I usually drink red, but the white, goes down really nicely. It's okay, it's nice here. But what converted me is that village that I stayed in, was it Cambos near Elephanosis. I tried the white wine there. Beautiful. It was absolutely lovely, it was. Absolutely lovely. Let's see. Wolsey, you should go to Turkey, mate. The pound is high out there, and it's all cheap to the pound. That'd be interesting, that. I said this before, but I know Turkey quite well, and when I was first out there, Jesus, 2.3 lira to a pound, 2.5 lira for a very, very long time. Now it's about 12 lira to the pound. But I think, certainly with regards to the alcohol, I think they just pumped the price of the alcohol up again. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't been there for a couple of years, so. Okay. Mark, it's going to rain on Wednesday in Athens, so get an umbrella. Well, at least it's a city. It's at least a city. John Apostolakis, now that's a very Greek name. Mate, I am Greek Australia. I'm Greek Australian. Athens has some amazing beaches. Thanks for that information. Do you know what? I never really considered going to Athens before. Now, I wasn't really sure whether it is actually coast. I didn't actually know. The third man, do you think you would ever do a South American trip again? It would be great. Mate, I would love to do. I spent 6 months traveling around South America. 6 months, 6 countries: Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, back through the Amazon. I took a boat through the Amazon. Absolutely magnificent. I would love to do it again. It is an absolutely awesome, long bus journeys through the mountains. It's an awesome country. And I tell you what, don't let anyone tell you that Brazil is not the best country in South America. Brazil is still tops. It's absolutely amazing country. Well, it's everything's gone pear-shaped now, hasn't it? I mean, as far as I know, all the South American countries are all firmly on the red list with our country. Hello. Can I have a 500 milliliter white wine, please? Yes. Okay. There you go. Let me see. I'm getting a nice 500 milliliter white wine. How is that? How does that? Is that okay? Okay. Let's see. Steph Traveller. Okay, Steph Traveller. Can you show around where you sit and get it? I know what Steph Traveller wants. He wants to see if there's any topless ladies around. Oh, I know Steph, my Belgian friend. Okay. Look at a glass first of all. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pick this up here. There we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go one better than that. This is just for Steph, because Steph is great. I like Steph, he's cool. He's cool. I'm going to have a little teensy, weensy. Okay? Okay? Yo! Is that good enough? Hopefully there's nothing on there which will get me in trouble with YouTube. But anyway, there you go. Did say live from the beach. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually show you these. Oh my God, oh my, that's the sun. Oh God, I can't get that. I'm in the sun there. Okay. Hello. Want to say hello to my YouTube people?
Hello.
Hello. She's a lovely lady here. Lovely lady. Really friendly staff here. Really friendly staff. Okay. Yo. So, was that good enough? Ocean's Razor, thanks for that comment, mate. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, whoever that was. I didn't actually see it. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is what you can get for €4 here, okay? This 500 millilitres of white wine. Now, it's not quite up to the quality that I had in Cambos, that mountain village. It's absolutely beautiful. In fact, that is what converted me to white wine. But there we go. For 500 millilitres for €4. It's a local wine, of course. There we go. Okay, now I don't claim to be a connoisseur of white wine, but that is bloody good. That is absolutely lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay, so I'll get back to Tim Dog. Nice to hear from you, mate. High five. Bushwhacker 2. If Thailand opens up mid-November, you fly there in Crete to come back to the UK. If Thailand was to open mid-November, I couldn't see it. I think even if it opened, it would take a while for it to get back to any kind of, normality. Don't forget, if you're going to make the effort to go to these countries, a long way to these countries, I think what you want is value for money. If you're going to spend big money into a place, then you want value for money, and I don't think you'd get it right now. I think it'd take a while, really. So I'm hoping beginning of January. That's when I'm hoping, beginning of January. That's it. A Nomad OC, Jesus, €4 for 500 millilitres of wine, 20 quid and you'll be on. Absolutely, yeah. US Marine, hello. Great weather. Pal 555, nice to hear from you. So Ernest Connell, was it? Was it? I hope not. YouTube will be out. YouTube will be out to get me. Absolutely. Loved it. Richard, loved the T-shirt. Thank you. Fire check. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate whoever else it was. I didn't actually see it. Okay, where are we? Let's see. George Fowler, Theo Cicero Placket is where you want to stay in Athens for about 3 or 4 days. Theo, okay, I'll come back to look at that. Thanks for that. Anyway. Steph Traveller, yeah, that's she. And you'll be having a kip later after that. I like it so much. I do have strange sleeping habits, dreadfully strange sleeping habits. Awful. I eat and drink late afternoon, go back to the hotel room and think, oh, I'm going to have an hour's kip. I wake up about bloody 11 o'clock at night. Dreadful. It's not good. It's not good sleeping habits at all. Greek Hound, see you, bud. You look young and refreshed. Thanks for that. Stephen O'Connor is in Phnom Penh, an old favourite of mine. Wine looks good. We're under an alcohol ban here in Phnom Penh. Oh, that's dreadful. Phnom Penh is bare. What I like about Phnom Penh is that the food and the beer is not really, as I recall it, not significantly more expensive than in the rest of the country. Bearing in mind that's the capital. Oh, well, that's feel for it. I hope it gets better, mate. I hope it gets better, Steve. I really do. I really, really do. Let's see. Let's see, what have we got here now? All the girls, Fat Boy Slim, all the girls will be missing you in Thailand. They will, they will. Yeah, yeah, they will. You know, if you treat the girls like in Thailand or Cambodia or Vietnam, you treat them, you know, like a gentleman. You be a gentleman towards them, and the next time you go back there, they will want to be with you again. They will want to be with you. You treat them right, and they'll treat you right. I know girls in, you know, in Thailand, Pattaya. As soon as I go back there, you know, they know me, they remember me, they say, how was your trip? Or, you know, when you went to Cambodia, how was it? And, you know, they're great. You treat them right and they'll treat you right. They really, really will. I know you hear bad reports about some of these girls in Asia, you know, Thailand especially, you know, pulling a fast one on the guys. You know, I don't know, you want to see like some of the, there's some bloody knobheads who misbehave out there. Be a gentleman towards those girls and it'll pay off in the long run. Hard Tulip, no screaming kids please in stream. No, no. That's why I come to these places in no September. No, we don't want any of that. Definitely don't want any of that. Okay, use what he done it. Ernest Coral, Josh, you know. Okay. John Midge, what's the chances of finding horizontal aerobic instructors on Crete? I think it's somewhere between remote and zero. Okay, I didn't come here for that. I explained it in a video that I did. I actually filmed it on this beach here. You may recall that basically there's three options. Months like September and October. There's three options. I can either stay in England and work and earn a living, but I think I've already done enough of that. Option number two, I could go out to Thailand and it will not live up to expectations. It will not be what I want it to be, and you know, I'll be depressed and spouting doom and gloom. Well, the third option is to come somewhere where the sky is blue, the weather is awesome, you can wear shorts and t-shirts, I can drink lovely white wine, which is very, very reasonable price. Okay, I'm live now anyway, okay? Live and dangerous. We've gone on for nearly half an hour now. Yeah, Martin Ryder, they brew Anchor beer in Snookyville. Yeah, I think I've seen that brewery, Martin. I think you can see it, the brewery from the bus through Snookyville. The problem is, Martin, I don't know if you know Snookyville or you know that place well, but even before the pandemic struck, Snookyville was destroyed. I mean, geez, it seemed to happen overnight. It happened overnight, didn't it? All of a sudden, Chinese casinos everywhere, the whole place is turned into a building. So sad because that was such a great place. You know, you spend time in Phnom Penh, which is a surprisingly laid-back capital city, absolutely terrific. And then when you get tired of the city, you hop on a minibus about 4.5, maybe 5 hours away. You've got Snookyville, that lovely raw-edged rustic beach resort, absolutely fantastic. And then all of a sudden, what happens? They turned it into a bloody building site. Dreadful. Such a shame, really. Such a shame. You know, well, that's life, isn't it? That's life. Listen, I'm going to do another sporadic little tour of the beach, okay? We're going to do another little sporadic tour, okay? Here we go. I don't know if you can see that sign up there, but that's actually where, I can't really show because the sun's in my eyes, okay? Yeah, there's a Mercedes taxi coming down here. There you go. Another little glance at the beach, okay? There we go. Life's a beach, isn't it? Life's a beach, okay? There, that's a nice shot, isn't it? Okay? So, there we go, there we go. Now, I better get back on my little perch. Yo! Now, let's see. What has happened there? Okay. Okay, now what has happened here? I think, yo. Okay, so anyway, okay, this is, let's see, now this is, how the hell did I do that just then? How the hell did I do that just then? Okay, I'm still getting used to this phone. I'm still getting used to it. Is that zoomed in? Come here, where are we now? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? There you go. Okay, the Lost King of Scotland. That beach looks pretty nice. What are the ladies like? Yeah, a few of them. Yeah, I've seen a few glasses of lovely ones on there. You know, lovely ones. I actually don't know how. That's actually zoomed in there. I actually don't know how to zoom it out again. No, I don't know. I'm still getting used to it anyway. Yeah, let's see. Paul Hoskin is here. Okay. Paul Hoskin. Are the girls eating yogurt? They might be. I mean, it's not like something really that I tend to think about in a big way. I'm drinking white wine. Nice to hear from you anyway, okay? Nice to hear from you. So I'm not actually sure here how to zoom out. I don't actually know how to do this. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this phone here. Okay, we're 152 people in the chat here are watching me, making absolutely bloody fool of myself. Okay, there we go. Okay, start again. Push two fingers together on the screen. Is that what it is? It's not working, is it? No, start again. Okay. Signal is very poor. Signal is very poor. Okay. 150 in the chat. Steph Traveller, yeah, connection is bad now. Okay. It's nice to have you here, Steph, anyway. It's nice to have you here. So, what do we reckon, anyway? If I have to wrap this up soon, and I have to... In UK, Ed, I can see both your chins. Okay, fine, thank you for that. Picture is not so good. Okay, let's see. So, if I have to wrap this up pretty soon, so what do we reckon, guys? You know, what do we reckon? Do you think that beginning of January 2022, try double tap the screen. No, it's not happening, is it? That's more like it. That's done it. Yes! Yes! Eureka! I have found it. Who was that? Steph Trevor tried to... No, someone else. Someone else said it. Who was it? Smoots one or pull two fingers apart on screen. Super duper, okay? I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. Much better. The Third Man, much better. I was Orson Welles, by the way. The Third Man. One of my favourite movies of all time with Orson Welles, Joseph Cotton. Wonderful. Yeah, okay. And Nomad Overseas, Eureka. You're in the right place to be shouting Eureka. Okay. Actually, do you know what I tried the other day? I tried, was it last night? I actually think it was last night that I actually tried it. I actually had, wait for it, I actually had a stiffardo, yeah? Oh my God, the last time I had a stiffardo was when I was having a dirty massage, you know what I mean? I was thinking, now if I do a vlog where I'm having a stiffardo, what kind of thumbnail should I use? Should I do a thumbnail, something like this? I have a stiffardo. Is that the kind of thumbnail? Would that be a good for a vlog like that? So how was the Stiffado? Well, basically what it is, it's veal, okay? Martin Ryder has a Stiffado every morning. Basically, it's veal, and it was in a sort of metal dish, and it had fries in there, and it had onions, and it had, what else did it have? It had all kinds of tomato and onion gravy, and it was nice. It was actually very, very filling, very, very filling. Lovely stuff. Okay, so anyway, here we are. So I've actually found something. Thanks for that. Anyway, pull two fingers apart. Joe Hart, I wake up with a Stiffado. Okay, the Stiffado jokes are coming thick and fast. Okay, they're coming thick and fast now. Anyway, in UK, picture quality is brilliant. Ed. Okay, listen. I need guidance. This is the Oppo Reno 4. Yeah, I bought this off. What is it? Well, you know that website. You know, like sounds like a Brazilian rainforest. You know what I mean? Well, I don't want to advertise it. Well, basically, you know, I think they're on the 5 and the 6 now, but it was going brand new out of the box. It was a 700 quid phone, and I managed to get it for 400 quid. And I couldn't resist it. It's all good. It could be a very, very good phone. I've done one vlog up to now with this phone. This used a camera on, and the camera was getting great reviews, and that was the one, Elephant SE Beach, and I probably didn't do it right. The picture quality wasn't always what it should be, and also the Jesus, it picked up the wind noise. No doubt about that. It really, really did pick up the wind noise. No doubt about that. Dreadful. In fact, a lot of the scenes I just have to mute them and then play music over or whatever. So, as far as a vlogging or live streaming camera, I don't really know. I don't really know just yet. In my car, I love the quality of GoPro footage. It looks at me. Do you know what that's the GoPro set. The GoPro is bloody good. Now that's one thing that's come out of this little tour up to now, is that the GoPro it's the numero uno, and I've got the GoPro Hero 7. I didn't really use it much when I bought the 7, because maybe 6 months or so, and then the anti-iris come along and whatever, and it got put on the shelf for a lot. But I'm learning how to use it now, and that is a bloody good camera. I think you're on the GoPro 10 now, aren't we? Anyone on the GoPro 10? Okay. Marvey, my wife sued for divorce because she said I couldn't get an erection. I had evidence to the contrary, but it wouldn't stand up in court. Okay, fine. Like it. Okay, I like it. Oh, let's see. Okay. Time for the top of bed. Okay, here we go. This is really, really nice. For €4, a 500 milliliter jug of white wine. Now, come on, you can't complain at that. So, what do you reckon? Nobody's mentioned anything here about no one's mentioned anything yet. Do we actually think that Thailand will be open without the 2-week quarantine and bars in full swing? Do we reckon this will happen by the beginning of January, which is just a little bit more than 3 months from now? Do we reckon? I'd like to think so, but I won't hold my breath. Ian UK, have you seen Talos yet? He's referring to Jason and the Argonauts. I haven't seen Talos just yet, but Steph Traveller, did you make some friends here, Eddie, man or women? I'll tell you what, I found a nice little couple of bars here. I'll tell you what's happened, Steph. I have actually been recognised a couple of times here. I did not think I'd be recognised from YouTube, out here in Crete. But a nice guy called Trevor, who was jogging along, recognised me. And also a Swedish chappie who went to the restaurant that I recommended. So, let's see. Welsh John, no chance. So Welsh John thinks, is that no chance? It's not going to be in full swing. without the ASQ by beginning of January? No, I don't know. Neil Fleet, it'll be well open by the end of November. Well, that's a bit positive. Ernest Connell, full swing in Thailand by January. Not happening. Oh, well. Squared Circle, Thailand open January head for sure. Yeah, okay. Careview time in Pattaya, what's for dinner? I think I'm probably going to be having steak and... No, not steak. Probably pork steak and fries. The food here in Crete can be bloody good value. You can get a lot for your money, food-wise. It's when you start drinking beer. That's when it gets expensive. That's when it gets expensive. There is a rock bar here, which I do quite like. The alcohol, the beer in it is bloody expensive. You know, for a decent pint, you're talking €5 or €6. You know. Paul, how long are you staying there for? And where's your name? I'm only here for another couple of days. I've been very, very relaxed and very lethargic here in Chania. It's a lovely place. It's a delightful place, but it's time for me to move on. I'm pleased to say that I passed the RAT. I mean, I'm doing a domestic flight from here to Athens on Monday. I've passed the RAT, which is the rapid antigen test. So, you know, I've got me equipment all sorted anyway. I'll be on the flight on Monday. So, by Monday, you know, 48 hours from now, I should be nicely settled in Athens. And Athens is a place where I've never been before, but I'm sure there's a lot to that city. I'm sure, and that chap he was on before, the Greek-Australian fella, said that apparently he's got beaches. I was never actually aware that Athens is a coastal place. I just didn't pay attention to that. But yeah, I'm sure there's plenty to do there. Let's see. Wigglers, Ed, some of your best content this trip. Thanks, mate. Well, thanks for that, Wigglers. I do appreciate that. Okay, I'm not expecting medicals making vlogs from Crete, because I know a lot of people who watch this channel are, you know, not really that interested. But it's ticking over. It's ticking over. You know what I mean? Like I say, I had the three choices: stay in England and work, go out to, you know, Southeast Asia and, you know, suffer it's not what it should be. Or the third choice is, you know, go somewhere different, somewhere sunny and relaxed. And I chose the third one. I've chosen the third, and I'm happy here. I'm glad that I made this choice. Kedan, Athens is such a good place. So many cafes and bars around the centre. Well, Athens, come on. It's legendary city, legendary. I've never been there before. I've been to so many of the world's legendary cities. I've been to Rome, Venice, Florence, Rio de Janeiro, Berlin, Paris, so many of the world's legendary cities, and you have to see them once in your lifetime. But I've never been to Athens. Never been to Athens, so, you know, Athens is coming up. What's that? Martin Ryder, Athens is cheaper than the islands. Thanks for that, Martin is so unfair. Thank you, Martin Ryder. Martin comments regularly on this channel, and that guy is so knowledgeable about a lot of places. You know, he's so knowledgeable. Thanks, man. I'm pleased to hear that. Steve-O, have you had your jabs to get to Crete? Yeah, I've had 2 jabs. Yeah, I've had two jabs. 2 vaccines. I am double vaccinated. Okay. Kedan, Ed, if you want to use taxis in Athens, download an app called Beat. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. Jay Frey, is breaking plates still a thing? I don't know. Isn't that a bit of a myth, that? If I ever seen that? I went to Rhodes once, and I think in one restaurant, it was actually a novelty, but I don't do that. Plates are going to be bloody expensive, aren't they? No, they don't do that. Let's see, Taz again. Yeah, you never know. Spitz Energy. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. Okay. Andrew McIver. Eddie, what about mongering? Andrew, you know, we're all adults here. You don't need to sugarcoat it over. I mean, just say what you mean, you know what I mean? Just say what you mean. Let's see. Ernest Connell, paper please. Something happened in Athens like 2,000 years ago. Can't think what it was. What did happen? I know what happened in Athens 2,000 years ago. You know, Talos. You know, he bloody pulled Jason the Argonaut's boat out of the water. I think that's what happened. Let's see, 156 people in the chat. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm going to upload this one to YouTube. It'll be interesting to see how the sound and the vision, because I'm just getting used to this Oppo Reno, whatever. I've already waffled on for 46 minutes, so it can't be that bad. I will show you another shot of the beach before actually, I'm going to order some food. I'm actually going to order some grub soon. Martin Ryder, yeah, absolutely. Hard Tulip, we have Morris dancing there, and I have Breaking Blake dancing. Melton Mowbray pork pie, high steady. Do you know what? Do you know what? If pork pies were available, I wouldn't bloody mind one right now. I would not mind a pork pie at this moment in time. I really, really would. Andrew Burnett, Battlefield Tours. Do you know something, Andrew? Do you know something? Battlefield Tours. I'm not sure how many people would be really into. Some people would be. But I'm not sure how well that goes down on YouTube. You know, I have one video deep down in my list where, I was going through the Crete tunnels in Vietnam. Quite an old video, really. I uploaded from some old footage. YouTube they wouldn't, it's on my list, but they would not. The subject of war, they don't like that. It was not ad friendly. They just wouldn't even put limited ads on it. Totally not ad friendly. So I'm not sure how, war goes down very well on YouTube. I don't think they like that, especially if it was in Vietnam. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm booking Specialised 500. I'm booking a Bangkok ticket for January. A Bangkok ticket for January. Good for you, mate. Good. Or Milford. Mongoose United. How much? Andrew. Oh, okay. All right. Andrew Burnett. Coochie done that. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, Mike from Wales. Love the Roger and Dodger even. What was preferred? You know, Roger and Dodger. Where the hell did that come from? I don't know. I had an idea of that sometime, and it went down well with a lot of people. Doing the live streams, Roger or Dodger. Divides people that. Some people like that segment of the live streams, and some people bloody switch off as soon as it divides people. Some people like it, some people absolutely hate it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Grilled dishes. Here we go, grilled dishes. What are we going to have now? I'm going to have. Let me see now. Whoa, what have we got now? What have we got? Grilled dishes. Pork steak. And that, number one, and that comes with fries. Pork steak is €8.80. €8.80 here, okay? So when that nice lady comes back, I'm going to ask her for some pork steak. And not only that, another thing that I should mention with this, it sometimes depends who's on, but you pay for a meal here, and then when you ask for your bill, they bring you all kinds of other things as well, on the house. They'll bring grapes, sometimes they'll bring you a little jug of raki or a little dessert on the house, so it's pretty, they're really, really good like that. They are really good like that. Okay. Let's see, Owen, you going to the Colosseum in Athens? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a tour. I'm looking for it. Yeah, I'm not going to leave Athens without doing a tour of all that historical stuff. Yeah, it's got to be done, man. You've got to be done. Okay, this nice lady is here. Okay, can I order, please?
Yes, of course. What would you like to have?
How about pork steak? That comes with fries, yes?
Yes, it comes with fries and potatoes.
Okay, a nice pork steak. Okay,
yes.
that'll do me just nicely. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're a big hit with the people.
Okay.
You like it, don't you? You like it. She's great. There's a guy who works here as well, and he's cool. This is a really, really nice. This is a nice place. Let's see, the Colosseum is in Rome. Well, I've been there and done that many, many years ago. But the Colosseum, what is it? What's it? It's called the Acropolis in Athens. Oh, well, I want to do a bit of that. Yeah, I do want to do a bit of that. I mean, what happens when you're amongst all these ancient ruins? I've had that before. I had that in the place in Rhodes when you go up to see this stuff. Thongs. I'm going to say one word, skimpy thongs. Oh my God. I better keep my eyes away. I should be wearing blinkers really. Okay. Let's see. What were we talking about then before I was distracted by, thongs? Okay. Yeah, I've been up to the one in Lindos, on top of the mountains I think it's Lindos in Rhodes. And a lot of those pillars, those are actually, what the bloody hell did he call them? The pillars. A lot of those are actually not really genuine. They're actually superficial. They were actually made many, many years later. But it's wonderful to be in a place where, you think, I'm standing in and, this place is very historical, things were happening there 2,000 years ago, absolutely amazing, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'll be doing a bit of that. Martin Ride to the Acropolis, yeah, that's what it's called, high five, yeah, okay. Acropolis, yeah, absolutely. Eugene Vincent, have I had any nice gyros? I had a gyro first night that I had. I've never actually heard that phrase before. It's spelled with a Y. I never heard that phrase. Not in that context, anyway. Okay. Martin Ryder got your mankini with you. Eddie needs horse blinkers. I'm looking out here at the beach. God almighty. Thong City. Thanks for the memory. Owen, would you be brave if you were to do a nudist pizza? How do you know I haven't already? How do you know I haven't? Oh, Jesus Christ. There are a few of them knocking around it. The problem with nudist pizzas, the problem with it, is that as a guy, you go there thinking, yes, those lovely ladies. Lovely, lovely ladies, with beautiful bodies and nice, hairy, womanly parts and all that. And then you go there and you find that they're all full of bloody 20 stone women and fellas with shriveled up plonkers, and you think, well, this is what I came here to see. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't mind, visiting a place like that. Unfortunately, YouTube wouldn't allow it. Martin Ryder, okay, we'll ignore that count. Okay, Jeffrey, how far to Lesbos? I think there's a few of them knocking. I've seen a few of the Lesbos, holding hands in the town centre earlier on. Oh, Morvey, come on, that's good. A guy, oh, come on, Morvey. A guy approaches a beautiful young woman in a short dress in the jukebox. Wow, great thong. She pours a drink on him and walks away. I'm sorry, was it something that I said? Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Bloody good, that's good. Steve-O, Eddie, do you have to have double jabs against Crete, or is there any way to get in of not being jabbed? I've been double vaccinated, I've been double jabbed. I don't know. But you probably could get in, but it'll be a bit of hassle. It will be a bit of hassle. Whatever we think of the vaccine, at the end, I didn't do it out of, I was, I wasn't rubbing hands together. Yeah, I'll get it. Like sheep. I'll follow like sheep. I didn't do that. But the fact is, you've got to be realistic, man. We all want to travel. We all want to have a life. And however against it you are, you want to have a lot. I would have found it a lot of hassle. You're going to find it a lot of hassle to get anywhere without having Maxine, really, honestly, you've got to be realistic about that, mate. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and just go with it. You know what I mean? You really, really do. Okay? So anyway, let's see. 170 people still in the chat. Kid and Steve-O, just a PCR test. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Yogi Bear, if you go home Jan or before, you'll spend time with your booster jab. Yeah, it's booster jab. Oh, good almighty, I don't know. Booster jab. Morvey. Morvey, is it? What's that, Morvey? What's that Morvey said? Are we talking pantomime season already? Are we? Yeah? She's behind you there, Eddie. Oh, yeah, are we talking pantomimes already? Are we? Is it that time of year? Is it? Okay. Steve-O, cheers. Okay, I don't know the script. I don't know the script if you haven't been double vaccinated. You haven't had the double jab. I really, really don't know. I just don't know, because I just had mine, and then I'm looking at from that perspective. Oh, yeah, it's a bugger. It really, really is. I mean, the fact is, at the end of the day, there's a talk show host. There's a talk show host, isn't it? He's on talk radio. And I've been listening to this guy for years. He's been on for donkey's years, this fella. But he's been behaving like a bit of a... Oh. Well, he shouts at people on talk radio, and you get on YouTube, he shouts at people, and he's nasty towards people because they've refused to get the jab. And he's saying it's terrible, you are evil, you are an evil person because you're not getting... Oh, what a load of rubbish. You know, it's freedom of choice, man. It's freedom of choice. This guy, now I'm not saying what his name is, but it's something like a fish in the water, a big fish. His first name is, it could be called Jimmy, and his second name is Jimmy Shark. That's his name. His name's Jimmy Shark. Okay, and he's on talk radio late at night. Okay, and he moans at people. He says he denounces people for not having the jab. It's only freedom of choice, mate. We all have freedom of choice. So I wouldn't denounce anyone for not having the jab or the double jab. I wouldn't denounce people for not having the double jab. But at the end of the day, you've got to be realistic. You've got to be realistic. You've got to be realistic. We're going through something here that none of us have ever known before. Oh, Owen, Eddie, Liverpool playing Brentford in 2 hours' time. Never heard of them. Brentford, I mean. I've heard of Liverpool, okay. In 2 hours' time, if they're showing Premier League over there. No, they're not really. They're not. I mean, football, Premier League is universal. If it was in Turkey, they'd be showing it. If I was in Turkey right now, they'd be bloody showing. Turks love football. They love Liverpool. They love all that. No, I haven't seen that anywhere here. Thing about here, this is a very, very cultural town, this. And there was a Greek football match being played, and they were watching that, but no, they don't really show Premier League much here at all, believe it or not. Yeah, okay. Ant, yeah, you're right, Ant, I agree with you. Jimmy Shark is a tosser now. Used to be funny in the 90s, yeah. I mean, I used to listen to him in the 1980s, yeah. I think he's been around since the 70s. But yeah, you're right, Jimmy. We will declare on this live stream that for having his attitude towards people who refuse to get the jab, Jimmy Shark is a tosser. Yeah, Jimmy Shark is a tosser. Okay. Who's 40 tomorrow? Okay, Red Mondo, I'm 40 tomorrow. Okay. I'm 42. Didn't I get cut off in the last live stream last week? I got cut off in the last stream. I was about to talk about my 40th birthday in Cuba. And I got cut off. And, maybe YouTube cut me off because he thought things were going to get serious. It wasn't anything, unusual. I'm sure there's lots. This is not. You didn't miss much. Okay. Who's that? Remco Denessen. I'm just starting to ask now. Are you near Chora? I don't know. I'm at a beach near Chania. I'm at a beach. Chania is that way, and I'm 10 minutes there. I don't know what the name of this beach is. I just call it Chania Beach because it's the closest one. Redmondo, what happened to the way to turn the net off? No, I think he turned something off, but I think he accidentally turned the Wi-Fi off. I don't think he meant to do it because he's cool. Him and his missus, they're really, really cool. If you ever get the chance, and it is there in the video somewhere. Go and stay at that. Lovely people. Really, 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 really nice people. Really nice people. I had the most relaxing stay in that most relaxing stay for 5 days out in the mountains, and I really liked it. Travel is about different things. It's not just about cities, it's not just about beach resorts, it's about a variety of things, and you know, it's about a variety of things, and staying out in the mountains for 5 days, yeah, absolutely, I would certainly recommend that. I'll tell you another thing which I haven't done yet, which is an essential part of travel for me, is a nice boat journey. Boats. I like boats. I haven't been on any boat journeys here, funnily enough, but I think somebody mentioned that you know, Athens, and shame on me, I've never really bothered to research the fact whether Athens is actually a coastal city or not. But you know, someone mentioned that it is a coast, you can get out to the islands, and so I'll be doing a bit of that. I like boat journeys. David R, has the trip been worth it so far, Ed? The answer to that is yes. Yeah. Okay, it's yes. This is what I expected, okay? It's not a rocket to the moon, it's not Thailand, I'm not having dirty massages every day, or even every other day. But the fact is that it's a gorgeous environment. It's late September now, the weather is fantastic, the beach is here. I can walk along the beach. You know, I can go, the town of Chania is very, very coastal. Done some other really good things. Yeah, it's been worth it. It's been worth it. Okay. A while back, I mentioned, you know, what should I call this travelling, journey? And one of the things which I thought of was, how about calling it the making the best of a bad situation tour? And I think I'm making the best. I'm glad that I'm here and not in Thailand right now, or in Cambodia. I'm glad that I'm here, because here, look at this weather. Come on, just look at it. Fantastic, absolutely magnificent. Wine, lovely white wine here. Lovely jug, 500 milliliter jug of white wine for €4. Lovely stuff. I like it. I'm happy. Totally relaxed. I'm happy here. Plenty more to it, yeah. I've been too relaxed. I've stayed here probably too long, too relaxed. But I've forced myself. I've got a flight. Hello, mate. How are you?
Say hello to my brother Sean. He follows your channel.
Oh, all right, fine. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hello to Sean. Somebody here just told me his brother follows my channel. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Anyway, thanks, mate. Okay, I'm just being recognised again. Sean. Okay. So, hello to Sean. Okay, hello to Sean if you're out there anyway, Sean. Cheers anyway. Raise a glass to you, mate. It's nice to be recognised. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm probably too relaxed here. I think what I really need to force myself, but I booked a flight for Monday from Chania to Athens, and I'm looking forward to Athens. Shall I stay for the whole 7 days there in Athens? Come on, I'm sure that city has got a lot. You see, the thing is, I nowadays do something called, and it's my own phrase, I do something called pedestrian travel, okay? Pedestrian, where it's like, you know, I'd stay for maybe a couple of days there and then move on and what. I like to just relax in a place, be lazy, and, you know, do things at my own pace. Pedestrian travel. I went to Hanoi a couple of years ago, and you know, I just got only for a couple of weeks. I flew there from Thailand, and I was in Hanoi, and I thought to myself, you know, I've got 14 days in Vietnam, because you can go from Thailand to Vietnam without a visa and all this kind of stuff. was in Hanoi, and I thought I'll deal with it, go with the places, and I just stayed in Hanoi in the same hotel for 2 weeks because there was tons going on there. And really, if you just spend a little bit of time and then move on, you never really get to know a place, do you? You just don't. So pedestrian travel, that's my own phrase, and it suits me. So what I'm saying, in Athens, someone said before 3 days enough. I don't know, I'm 2 miles whether to stay full 7 days. Sure, there's loads of places there. Let's see. Mark Oleg, hi Eddie, good seeing you live this morning here in Minnesota. Martin Ryder, yeah, okay, hello Mark. Martin Ryder, beware of Athens pickpocketers. Yeah, it's a city, isn't it? Crete has had this problem. You know, that's serious problems a while back. Why is that everything blowing out there? Is that the sun? I think the sun's invading everything here. Yeah, oh, I'll be careful. I'll be careful. Michael Ward, Eddie, so do you rate Crete so far? Crete is wonderful. I'd say one thing about Crete, it's probably much better if you hire a car. Now, I do a lot of driving when I'm back in England, so I don't drive when I'm abroad. When I'm out of England, I don't drive. I don't want to drive. The guy in the hotel where I was staying last week, earlier this week, whatever, drove me from Campos to where were we going? It's Campos to a town called Kisamos, where we was getting a bus, okay? And the mountain scenery is magnificent. Absolutely, oh my God, wow. Spectacular to drive in the mountains, absolutely fantastic, absolutely wonderful. Crete's a beautiful place, but the thing is, I think you do need a car to get around here. And I haven't, without that, it's some places that easy to get around by bus, some places require a car. And I think this is one of those places where you really do need a car. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, wiggle it. I dig it. Lay back and go with the flow, okay? Avoid Santoni, pricey and loaded with... Larry Burbage, nice to hear from you, mate. Avoid Santorini, pricey and loaded with 20-stone tourist women. Okay, we'll avoid that one. Shin Rana, hey Ed. Okay, nice to hear from you. Ernest Connell, put subscriber cards in your pockets for the pickpockets. Hey, no, there's an idea, mate. There's an idea. What do we got now? Spitz Energy, Saigon, nicest people you can stand the beeping. Saigon is a wonderful city. I've been there many times. I tell you what, one of the biggest thrills of my life was about, must be getting on for 20 years ago now, when I first arrived in Saigon, and of course then all the doom mongers are still saying Vietnam dangerous and all this kind of stuff. You know the armchair experts are like. But I remember the first night I arrived in Vietnam, and the friendliness of the people, absolutely wonderful, absolutely marvellous. Really just knocked me to six. The most Saigon, in terms of its character, I don't think it's as characterful a place as Hanoi. Hanoi is the more characterful. That is the more authentic and, in its colonial French architecture and everything. But Hanoi is actually the nicest city, really. Michael Ward, I love walking in Pattaya. I walk for miles. So do I. Okay. The running for rank, I'm heading to Jakarta the 6th of October. Can't wait. Now, how's Jakarta? How's that place? Indonesia, I've never been there. I would love to go there. I've been to Bali, which I wasn't too keen on, but Jakarta and Indonesia, apparently there's a lot to that. I'd love to visit that place. But the last I heard, that was riddled with the antivirus, or it was firmly on the. I don't know what the script is with Indonesia at this moment in time. JC Monte Carlo, hi from Mexico City. Okay, hello JC. Paul Owen moved out to the sun, Eddie. Okay. Ben Leno, Lao is closed. I've been to Lao. It's a bit of a dull place. That was a little bit dull, that one, to be honest with you. This is going down well. This is bloody going down well. Ben Leno, he's in Lao. Yeah, he's in Lao. Lao is closed. Well, I'll tell you what, that can't be very good because, when I was in Laos, it was open and it was
Sorry?
fairly dull then. Okay, this lovely lady here is delivering my food. There's my food, and there's lovely lady here. Okay, isn't she lovely? Couldn't want for a better waitress. Okay, there's my grub there. Okay, there you go. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm going to show another little bit of the beach here before I go, because you don't want to see me stuffing me face. I mean, I wouldn't wish that sight on me worst enemy. Okay, we're gonna have a little look over here at the beach. Okay, and apologies to YouTube if there's any ladies who are not entirely clothed, you know, suitably attired on the beach there. But there's another little shot of the beach over there. Okay, so listen, guys, another shot of my dinner. What more can you possibly want? There we go. Another shot of my dinner. There you go. Doesn't that look beautiful there? Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay. That's €8.80. Okay. Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap things up now because I'm going to stuff my face. I'm going to stuff my face. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stuff my face. Listen, guys, thank you anyway. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Oppo Reno 4 making its debut on the Steady Eddie live streaming circuit. I'll say thanks for watching. Keep thinking positive, okay? I'll be back pretty soon, maybe the next vlog coming all the way from Athens. We'll see how it goes anyway. Listen, guys, have a lovely weekend. It's great having you here today, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.